Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, where we're continuing with Jensen's stories, today with System Rift. The reviews are pretty mixed all round, but it's got our boy Frank Pritchard in, so it's going to be great. We're going to be all like, Pritchard, and he's going to be all like, Jensen. And then fun stuff will happen, so let's do this.
It's been a heck of a game so far. We're in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs, an 0-2 count rest on Detroit. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off, chased a wide one. 1-2 is the count. Detroit's game-winning run sits on third after pulling off a play for the history books. A risky double steal. Nobody's been able to swipe a bag from this defensive powerhouse all season, but Detroit has cracked their code. The runner on third is taking a generous lead off the bag. The pitcher throws over. It's bobbled!
It's bobbled!
Runner's making a break for home! It's gonna be close! He's...
Good evening.
Francis,
Am I, interrupting something, Jensen?
how'd you know where to find me?
I know you like to think you're off the grid these days, but I am the one who programmed your Infolinks GPL tracker.
Back when I used to work for Sarif. We don't work for Sarif anymore, Francis.
Be that as it
And I
may,
distinctly remember telling you never to ping my location again.
except in an emergency. That's how I remember you saying it. A year ago, when the rest of the world thought you were dead and I helped you get out of Alaska, in fact, I seem to recall you adding, and I quote here, "I really owe you one, Pritchard."
I don't recall
That
saying
doesn't
it
sound
quite
like something
that.
we would have said.
Well, it just so happens there's something in Prague that I need your help with. Tonight,
Kind of busy.
investigating TF-29, I know. But if you help me with this, we're even. I promise.
Fine. What do you need?
I've been hired to vet a company, a freelance job. Someone in Prague was helping me, but, he's gone radio silent.
You mean you stopped taking your calls?
I tracked the GPL signal on his phone to a bar named Zatopek. Now, I don't know if he's alive or dead. He could have been robbed or decided to get drunk. The only thing I know for sure is that he is jeopardizing my assignment.
Why do I get the feeling you're doing more than just vetting a company?
He goes by the name Slaw. I need you to find out what happened to him.
We could do that.
Send me the address of the bar.
Sure, but
So yeah, doesn't seem like those two are on great terms. Ah well.
Jensen, as I tried to tell you before you cut me off, you need to be careful. Zatopek Bar is in a pocket of Prague that doesn't take kindly to augmented people. An alley off Klimova Street. They're known to get violent there.
Are you warning me because you're concerned for my well-being, or because you need me for this job?
Just watch yourself, Jensen.
Alright then, so as usual, we've got praxis points to enter. I do want legs this time, after the debacle of the last mission. We definitely want legs. That is for sure. Do we also want big strong arms so we can move boxes and whatnot? Maybe 3 hacking stealth was more than I needed, but we are going to want hacking. We'll go all the way up to 5. Why not? And we want at least a couple in hacking stealth, I feel. Although if we're going to go into hacking stealth, let's go all the way. We didn't really get to use double takedowns in the last mission, so I'm going to assume they're not needed here. We did use glass shield cloaking briefly, and it was useful. And we've got 1 point left. Let's put that... Yeah, let's make it really efficient, because the battery did run out fast last time. If we get any more praxis, we'll probably put them in battery. Right, so we've got Palisade. Is this a different branch of the bank? Looks like it could be. Either way, let's head over to where we need to be, which is this bar.
Stop right there, Hanser. I need to see your papers.
This doesn't look like a checkpoint.
Yeah, who the hell are
You don't
you?
exactly look like a police officer.
And you do not look like someone who is going to pull out a guitar to sing songs about peace and love. Papers, now!
Yeah, let's hit it with the old authority badge.
Look, civilian. I'm on official Interpol business, and I need to speak to someone in the bar, Zatopek.
And I want to live in a world where all Hansers are dead. Looks like we are both going to have to wait for what we want. Now fuck off. This is an OG-free zone, and we will shoot any OG who enters, even the ones who claim to be working for Interpol. Tell your boss to send someone who is not a Hanser.
That's not nice.
I told you, your kind is not welcome.
That's not nice at all. I guess we'll find another way in.
Sir, area quiet. Nothing to report.
That is where most people stop reading.
Can we sneak in through here?
He really wants to be the savior, you know?
Let's see. So we can't get the red thing. Let's just go for it, shall we? Get that data store. Yeah, we're going to be alright.
Anomaly detected.
We've only got 3 seconds, but that's long enough.
Initiate access granted. Why is everyone killing us? Was that a criminal act then? Hacking in there? I guess it must have been. There was no warning that it was going to be considered a criminal act. But there we go.
City has gone to hell.
Looks like we should be able to jump up onto there, but seems to not be working. Very well. We've got the Kafka nightclub, which is closed. But this is open. Is there anything of merit in here? It doesn't really look like it. Is there anything on the roof? Beer and painkillers. A lovely combination. But none of this is really helping us get across there. Unless we bring the bin with us and it allows us to jump on the roof. On the other side. This probably can't go wrong. It's just one single item that we might need to jump on. Oh, there we go. Right, so we're sneaking into a restricted zone.
I'm telling you, that augmented pickpocket emission I would love to see that. See a plastic
So now this is a
bottle
place
or
where a double takedown might actually be useful. That's a shame.
What are you talking about?
I could have just not put points in orgs until I needed them.
Do not tell me. You listen to that mainstream bullshit? I do.
But that's where we are now. Is that someone with a laser sight?
Vikings is part of everything going on. They are trying to control you and influence public opinion.
You are starting to sound like one of those crazy
So,
conspiracies.
whoops. Yep, that was a bit close. She got sus. But now she's going to walk back in a minute. Do we knock her out when she does, or do we just sneak down while she's walking back?
We must be jumping.
Yeah, we'll just sneak on in. Right. We need to find Slaw. Are you Slaw? You're just civilian. Is Slaw downstairs? I guess that could have been another way in through a vent. Yeah, that looks like it's a way back out.
Expansion of Moonbase Omega has once again been placed on hold. Several financial
Hey!
backers were forced to
I am
pull out
watching that.
due to their involvement in an ongoing securities fraud investigation.
Oh, you are in the wrong bar. Og?
I think not.
I'm looking for someone named Slaw.
This be me. But I no do business with robots.
I'm here on behalf of someone you know from Detroit.
Kurva, he sent the robot. I told him I no do job. He no listen. Here, take this and go. It worthless now. It be flagged missing and no can be reprogrammed. It open nothing now.
Wait a minute, back up. What are you talking about? What is this?
That is Palisade Passport. It be combination employee card and VPN key. It let your boss make remote connection to protected servers inside Palisade Blade.
He needed a virtual private network key for a vetting job.
Vetting? I don't know what this mean. The job be more like heist of most secure corporate archiving bank in world. He bade me to go inside server room and make connections so he can look at files using Passport.
Yeah, I see. And how were you supposed to get inside the bank?
I worked there. With clean Passport, I go places inside. But if I go to wrong place, all the robots and guards come kill me. I no wanted to be die like Simona Saridakis.
Who?
She be first engineer killed inside. The Blade make update to defense system and... Wait. He getted you to do job for him? Ha! If you are human, I try stop you. Blade is death trap and I care for human life. But, because you are dirty robot, I say go. Do it. Kill yourself. At the end of day, no one will care.
Everyone in this story so far has been an absolute dick.
Look, I get it. You hate me and my kind, but I came here to find you, not get into a debate about what it means to be human. Let's finish up amicably and part ways.
Amica what? You have Passport. I must go back to work soon. Our business be finished. Go.
Fair enough.
Richard, I found Slaw. He backed out of your little bank heist.
Heist? Jensen, you understand he's being dramatic, right? Nothing's being stolen. Did he give you anything?
Yeah, something called a passport. I'll drop it in the mail for you.
Don't, Jensen! Look, there's a Converse cafe being built in your area, near the shoreline. Get inside, activate their holographic system, and I'll explain everything.
I am joined by the head of sociology.
Alright then. So I guess this mission isn't over just
I
yet.
tell you what I know.
I mean, it would be a pretty short
Leave me
DLC if
alone.
that was it. So, away we go. Let's go out this way. See where this takes us. Oh. Someone's got their eye on us. No. Oops. Well, we got a sniper rifle.
His death means nothing.
You do not think it means the end of Ark?
Some other psycho handler will just...
And yeah. Someone's noticed that there's a body on the floor. Whee. Okay, that nearly killed us. That's unfortunate. Oh, where'd you come from? I thought you were over there. Really not appreciating how hostile these people are. Oh wait, we haven't got EMP protection. Oh, we've got no energy. Cheese it. We're entirely innocent. Is anyone going to get shot? So the cops don't seem to mind that there's people just firing out. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm glad to see they are actually firing on the enemies. Oh. Hey bud. I guess any attempt to get through this mission without people dying has now gone down the toilet. Yep. Oh, you're not dead. Let's just close that door. Yep. None of this is anything to do with us. Honest. Why does it keep saying JS on every single map marker? What's the deal with that? Right, so this will be where we need to be. So, what have we got? Okay, we've got a red thing we can actually capture, so that's cool. So let's just do that, shall we?
Trace program.
It's going to take a while to get through its
Access granted.
flames, but there we go. And we're dead! Alright then. Right, so it seems like hacking anything in this game, in this DLC, is a death sentence. And we've just been spotted, but that's fine, because we're clear. So let's just run across town, and hopefully no one over there will get shot. No one seems to be getting shot. I want to double back and check, because if we can make it through all the DLCs without anyone dying, that would be fun. Okay, we're clear. We've closed the door. Nobody's shooting at nobody else. And we're trying to get into this building. So let's go upstairs, shall we? There we go. Hacking anything, highly illegal. Climbing in through a vent, perfectly fine, apparently. Now, do we need to use the compute? Maybe. We should be able to get away with hacking this, I feel. So, we've got spam. Right, this one's a bit more complex.
Anomaly detected. Trace
Not
program
terribly complex.
initiated.
But still.
Access granted.
Ah, I should have gone for that one first if I wanted to get the data store. Because getting both of the greens ended it. Now let's see. Okay, maybe the compute wasn't necessary after all. It's just some general gumph. That's the door in. So where's this holographic gubbins that we've got to activate? Aha! It's in the basement. Of course.
That was fast. What'd you do? Chuck a grenade and never look back?
Let's cut the small talk, Pritchard. What exactly have you gotten yourself into?
It's not as bad as you think. My client, that freelance job that I told you about.
Go on.
You've heard of the Santo Group, haven't you? The European mega corporation that built...
The Utilec Complex, Prague's Og Ghetto. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, I remember them.
Then you probably know they're building another complex for Ogs in Oman. Only this one's a city, and it's being hailed as a desert paradise.
I'm up on current events, Francis.
Well, my client is considering a partnership with Santo. But before going all in, he wants to know two things. Is Rabia feasible? And is the mysterious group that you're trying to stop also involved with the plan?
From the Illuminati?
Thought that might grab your attention. To know for sure, though, I need to get a look at some digital files stored inside the Palisade Blade. On servers leased to Santo. Slaw and his passport were going to help me do it. Until he chickened out. So you see, Jensen, I really don't intend to steal anything. At least not on my own.
So why didn't you come to us in the first place? Why did you go to that guy?
You're right. This isn't a bank heist. It's corporate espionage. The kind of thing your client used to pay us to prevent.
I never said David Sarif.
You didn't have to.
Fine. I'm sure Sarif would be willing to pay you too, if that's what you want. But I would have thought you'd do it on principle. You are the one who's obsessed with elites and their secrets.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that the Palisade Blade is so full of them. Its owners are willing to kill to keep people out. I'm sure Slaw mentioned the defenses.
He might have said something.
The grounds and offices are patrolled by Tarvos security services.
Good old Tarvos.
And wherever the human guards don't go, there are automated defenses. The best automated defenses money can buy. Anyone detected in an unauthorized zone risks getting killed on the spot, as several employees have discovered.
Poor buggers.
How many deaths have there been?
The bank owners pay off the families and keep the details out of the papers, so it's difficult to say. The only one they've publicly acknowledged was the first, an engineer named Simona Saradakis. They used her death to promote their security systems, if you could believe that.
And I bet it paid off for them.
It increased their client base by at least 20%. Look, Jensen, it's safe to say this will involve more than just parkouring through a few lasers. The passport Slaw stole for us.
There is no us here, Pritchard. Slaw says the passport's been flagged. It can't be used because it can't be reprogrammed.
Slaw's knowledge of the hacking world is limited. There's maybe 50 people out there who can reprogram it. I'm one of them, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But another one is much closer to you. A friend and fellow hacker who goes by the handle Shadow Child. She knows me as Nuclear Snake.
Why do I feel like I'm in the middle of a bad screenplay you've written?
Okay,
Nuclear
look,
Snake. I
can
remember
tell
that
you're
name.
Still on the fence about this.
Human
Just
Revolution.
bring Shadow Child the passport, and if you really don't want to go any further, I'll find somebody else. Please?
I mean, yeah, we'll help.
Hey, Nuclear Snake. Who exactly is this Shadow Child?
I don't know exactly. She's a legendary hacker who's been at it for as long as I have. Maybe longer.
How are we supposed
We've
to
known
find
each
her
other
then?
for years through online chats.
Right. Do you trust her?
Do I trust anyone? She's helped me out with a few technical glitches in the past. Her code is solid, and very few hackers in the world know as much as she does about the Blade's inner workings.
Alright, fine. Give me her address.
Apartment 3A at 33 Klimova. It's just minutes away from your current location. You won't regret this.
I already do.
I'll let her know you're coming. But seriously, think about this opportunity, Jensen. Getting in the Blade could result in a mother lode of information on the people you are really after.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Now, I'm thinking if we get any more praxis, it should probably go on robots and turrets. On the hacking front. I feel like that could be useful. If we're going to go into a bank that's full of both robots and turrets. But now let's go and find friend Shadow Child. It's only a little area this, so we shouldn't have far to go. Right, so we're going upstairs. So let's start by going downstairs. See if there's any tasty loot around. Oh, that's a restricted zone. Oh, is that? Yeah, that might be back in where we got shot at by all those anti-org people. Still not sure exactly why Pritchard has Shadow Child's address just like that. Now we're going to have to hack into a door. So, yeah, we might actually be allowed to hack this time without immediately getting shot to death by everyone. She's only got a level 1 door. I feel like she doesn't really mind if people hack into her house then, really. So let's go up this way. We'll get that spam if we need to. But otherwise, we're just going to get the red thing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program.
Yeah, we'll get the spam just to slow down
granted.
the thing, but we were way ahead of it. Hello, Shadow Child.
Pritchard, I thought you told your friend I was coming.
I did.
Well, I'm in her apartment, but nobody seems to be home.
That doesn't make any sense. I can see she's online right now. She has to be there somewhere. Keep looking.
Where's that door only half opening? She's hiding behind the door, ready to hit me with a stick, I feel. So let's nick her beer. And shall we hack her compute? Marta Romanowski. Let's do it. So, got data store over there.
Access granted.
Straightforward. Now, 8222. So we've got a door lock. Is that one that we need, or is that one that we already have, more or less? Could have potentially come in through the windows then, perhaps. Jumped across from somewhere. Now, are you behind the door? No. So why is the door being all funny? Just gonna help ourselves to use stuff. Assume that's cool. Got an exercise ball, that's very nice. Let's just pop that in the doorway to get in my way in a few minutes' time. Are you hiding in your wardrobe? No? The plot thickens. Bloody exercise ball. Right, we can't move the fridge because it's too heavy for our feeble arms. We can certainly take more stuff. There's nothing up in the ceiling. See, at this point we should just be able to, like, call a name or something. But that's apparently not crossed Adam's mind.
Thank you, Dr. Christensen.
And it seems like Pritchard's not going to offer any further assistance in finding this hacker. Ah, there we go. 8222. And then that's going to open this doorway. Yeah, I thought it looked like a door. Hello, friend.
I wouldn't move right now if I were you.
What were we going to do with our blades? Come on now, Jensen.
Mr. Jensen.
Shadow Child.
Lucky for you, Nuclear Snake told me you were coming. Though clearly you're much more skilled than he led me to believe.
Clearly he left out a few details about you too.
So, you need my help reprogramming something? Something that is supposed to be both time-sensitive and very exciting? Are you joking me?
I take it you know what this does.
You're making a run for the blade? Nuclear Snake must be working for someone with really deep pockets.
It's been flagged as missing. Can you reprogram the security codes?
Can I reprogram it? There are only 10 hackers in the world who can. And I'm 2 of them.
2? Oh, is that a binary joke?
This is going to take a few minutes. You can wait outside.